Hi guys, welcome back to another Let's Play. We're going to be playing a new game that is currently free on the Epic Game Store called Sable. I haven't played any of this at all, so we're just going to go ahead and give her a go. Alright, looks like we're loading in. Interesting load screen, very cool. Oh, that's an interesting art style, certainly. Cow skull, okay. Things rustling. Oh, is it cockroach or scarab? Some sort of beetle, maybe? Interesting. Oh, okay. There's a person wearing a mask that looks like a beetle. So that's interesting. Tattooed face statue thing. Okay. Okay. We're studying it, if that's us. I think that's probably going to be us. Alright, well, let's find out what's going on here. Okay. Yep, we can move. WASD. We got that down. Can we touch the face? Turn the camera around. Alright, let's head out. Can we pick any of the stones up? Is there anything cool in the corners? Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, let's get out of here. Looks like we're supposed to step on this. And run out of here. I gotta say, the art style is interesting. Can we climb? Yep. Okay. Let's kind of scan this room real quick for... Ooh! Hidden area. Wow, we got hops, man. Okay. Well, let's climb back up this wall here. Yep, let's climb. I feel like that was easier the first time. Let's see if this door opens as we approach. No, it does not. Okay, so there's... Oh, hey! Ladder we missed. Alright. That's going to teach us how to crouch. Okay, there's a city out here. Definitely in a desert setting. There's hop. Ooh, crows. Maybe we can make... Nope, can't make friends with them. Is it safe to jump that far? Let's go this way. I don't feel like we should break our legs. That wouldn't be good. Hold down shift to sprint. We have a little stamina triangle. As of yet, it doesn't appear that we have any sort of like indicator map thing. So I guess we'll just head towards the smoke. Figure out what's going on. Got like a apocalyptic trader outfit on. Some goats or rams. Buckethead. That guy's lost his leg. I can feel Jotty smiling behind her mask, just as I know she can feel the teeth-bearing little grimace behind mine. I'm nervous, and she's softly, sweetly amused. In her eyes, I probably have very little to worry about. Jotty, you know you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? Said we had a little grin. And yet, I feel like that's a good answer. I shrug, but any attempts to act casual are fruitless. The movement is jerky, and I don't think I've ever been more aware of my little shoulders. She laughs. I mean it, she says. But I do know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you've started, and then you'll act like you've been doing it your whole life. Remember the first time you rode a bike? You wouldn't even let me put you on the seat. You were so afraid. Your hands were like little claws gripping into me. I feel the memory in my fingers. But then I promised you it was going to be alright. I told you how much I loved riding my bike as a young woman, and how wonderful the wind felt through fabric. Yeah, riding bikes is nice, like street bikes, dirt bikes. It's always fun. Suddenly, there you were. You sat down, you leaned forward, and you put those little grasping claws on the handles, and you were off. And I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand. Look at her, she can do whatever she wants. Jotty reaches out and places a hand on the edge of my mask. And you can, Sable. Take a breath. I don't know where to start. Jotty's story warms me, but I feel a little too overwhelmed to let it settle. I tell her with a sigh that I don't know where to begin, and she chuckles. Well, I can help with that. You'll need to talk to Hylal and Driss. Driss should already have made the arrangements for your bike, and Hylal will share something. Well, let's say as useful as it is fun, I think I might suspect what Jotty's saying, but I stay quiet. After that, I suppose we'll see you off. I'll be back soon. Sable, don't go planning your return before you even left. Take all the time you need. It's a big decision you're making out there. I tell her that's why I'm so eager to make it, to choose well and quickly, so that I don't go too far down the wrong path. Same here. Whatever you decide, you'll do so with my blessing, so don't try using me as an excuse to come home early, eh? She knows me. Now go speak with Halal. I'll be there to see you off. And speak to Driss as well. I've told him to arrange your bike with Cizo, but you know how he is. I have something to give you, a compass to help you on your journey. It's the same one I used on my gliding. An artifact, you might say. I take the device in my palm. It fits naturally there, perfectly weighted and crafted. Each component slides together with incredible, satisfying precision. Thank you. Okay, well, let's go. Let's see. Hold Q. Oh, cool. Nice little mini-map. It says 16, and that looks like suns? Okay. That's cool, so it gives us a little bit of direction if we need it. Hylal is going to be the guy with the broken leg. As I approach Hylal, they give me an enthusiastic wave. I've always appreciated Hylal's verve and vigor, and on a day like this, I'm ready to match it, with a touch of nerves for balance. Sable, take this. He gives me a gliding stone. Hylal hands me a small round stone. As it nestles into my palm, I feel warmth, not borrowed from Hylal's hands, but emanating from within. I run my thumb over it and find it softly electric, like static on a cloth. Thank you. I thank them for the fuzzy rock. Oh, Sable, you don't know what this is, do you? How did you know? What I've just given you is a gliding stone. What do you feel? I tell Hylal that I feel electricity? Ah, then you're doing it right. What you feel in that stone is openness. I look at the stone. It seems quite closed. Gliding stones are vessels for the perpetual. They suck up its power like little sponges and hold it there for you to channel. Right now it's empty, or dormant, and waiting for you to fill it up. I ask how I can do this. Take it to the temple ruins at the edge of the canyon. You'll be able to activate it there. Hylal claps their hands twice and bobs a little. I appreciate their good mood at a time like this. Come back to me once that's done. I want to hear all about it. As I'm about to leave, Hylal stops me. Oh, you haven't gotten your bike yet, have you? It's a bit of a trek to the temple, so go see Driss. He was meant to get that ready for you, yes? I remember Jotty's words now and tell Hylal I'll go see Driss. Okay, so I need to get my bike before I go to the temple and fill this up. Let's, hop. Boop. Okay, well, we didn't take any fall damage, so... Oh, we climbed over that rock in a weird way, though. Let's see. Though, I've told myself not to be too eager. It's all I can do not to race up to Driss. Driss is a camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately, but now I strongly suspect that he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's extra beautiful or has some custom feature. Well, what will its name be, I wonder? How fast will it go? Will my legs feel sore, or will I get used to it? Driss turns with a bit of a start. Sable, hello. Jotty sent me to speak with you. Did she? What about? I tell him it was about something special, and then make a leading gesture, slowly, trying to be perfectly cool and confidential. But I can't do it. I'm too keen, and the words spill out. I asked Driss if he might sort of possibly maybe have a bike for me. Your bike! He yells it like it's an idea he just had. Your bike, yes, of course, right, yes, your bike. That I prepared for you, because today is your gliding, yes? Triss nods along with me. Yes, of course, right, yes, yes, I do have that. My blood runs cold. Has he forgotten? By which means I arranged it for you in a, well, it's sort of a tutorial for you. A tutorial? Yes, exactly, a learning experience. You see, Sable, before one can own their own bike, they must prove that they can ride a bike by taking a test ride on a different bike. I think about it and find I've never heard of that part of the gliding, but Driss does seem earnest. Sort of. So instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike as a test. Driss gestures to the sand cutter at his side. It's quite old and a little shabby. A tester if I've ever seen one. I'll give it a go. Really? I mean, yes, good. Be gentle, though. This sand cutter's older than Jotty. You treat her with respect. Now, ride the bike through the ring and back. And here's some advice for you, my young glider. Don't fall off. Okay. Come back after you've driven the sand cutter through the ring. Okay. So this is accelerate, strafe, left to right. Okay. Where was that ring? There it is. The camera doesn't really track like you would normally think of a oh goodness. Okay, so rocks make you do jumps. The bike sounds like it's gonna die, so that's a thing. I let go of the accelerator. I stopped fairly quickly. Okay. Alright, go ahead and hop off. I return to Driss, who somehow manages to seem caught off guard despite knowing I was coming. Sable, congratulations. How was your first pre-glide ride? Any strange rattles, unexpected hissing, small fires? What do you mean fire? Surely you'd notice if you were on fire, even a little bit? Was that even a possibility? Well, obviously it didn't happen, so I think we're fine. Driss, is this bike dangerous? Well, he doesn't finish. Have you already been by Hylol? Am I not getting a bike? Well, you're getting the use of the sand cutter. That's something, eh? You can borrow it to run your little errands. My little errands. And Hylol's got something to show you, too. Help you out with that, more of that mobility you're after. With my confidence in this exercise only lightly tarnished, I thank Driss very much for his help and his bike, and I depart for Hylol. Okay, but I can't... Can I ride this? I need to go to the temple first, because he said go to this temple and charge up. Well... yeah, it looks like let's go to the temple. Let's try it out. See if we can go charge up this stone on this broken, very shoddy vehicle we have here. Lots of old, like, gigantic manufacturing parts everywhere. Oh, this bike does not want to go up this hill. That's for sure. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna hop off now. Jump our way up here. See, there was somehow we were supposed to charge our stones. Yep. Let's keep going. Up the ladder, up the ladder. Let's check out the view real quick. I mean, it is a really pretty and colorful art style. It's very, I don't know, it's almost reminiscent of like those old Dragon Ball Z fighter games. There's another crow. Maybe we can make friends with the crows. Let's see. Can we interact with this? Yes, we can. I feel like we maybe should have not have done that. Okay, well, I don't think it's a good idea to jump down. Oh, hey, here's a chest. We got 20 of something. We got 20 squares with holes in them. Yep, okay, so we'll just jump down here. Can we get up there somehow? Is this like a thing we can climb? Yep. Oh, but we're gonna run out of stamina. Oh no. I'm gonna guess that we have to get a higher start. I don't think it's gonna let us get up here. Oh, oh. I was wrong. Doesn't appear that like fall damage is a thing. So okay, so it's like a cool little puzzler. Neat. It is really cool looking, very pretty. And it was free, so that's always nice. I'll put the link in the description for the Epic Game Store where you can find this. If you're so inclined. It's only free for like maybe 24 hours or a week. Usually when Epic Game Store does free games, it's for a limited amount of time. But it's like, you know, a fair amount of time. Although with the Christmas thing going on, it might be that this one is only available for the week. Okay, so I got an atomic module. But I'm not seeing anything else in here that I should get. This thing started smoking. I don't really see anywhere to climb up at. Let's go ahead and head back out. See if there's something somewhere else. Looks like old shipwrecks too, which is a weird kind of combination, right? We have all this like space age technology, or at least atomic technology, and then also like what appear to be broken boats, like wooden boats. Not that those things can't exist at the same time, but also it's very desert, so I'm curious as how those boats got here. And if the ships are decayed as, you know, as much as they are the wooden ships, but also the amount of decay that appears to be going on with all of the technology stuff. Very interesting. Maybe slightly confusing. Let's see, can we interact with this box? Oh, we can just jump on it. Alright, well let's go back and talk to Hylol. See what's going on. Jump our bike. Oh yeah. That was, I thought we just could wreck right there. That had me slightly worried, not gonna lie. The smoke animation is kind of neat. Oh, did not mean to do that. This strafe, what does strafe do? No. Strafing. Okay, so it just kind of zooms you in a little bit. I wonder if we get like a gun or something later that we use that we need to, you know, strafe bad guys with, perhaps. Alright, let's get off here. That's becoming a less effective mode of transportation or running around. Climb up all these rocks. What is this? Post box. Hello, Sable. You have 0 unread messages. Have a good day. Alright then, let's go talk to Hylol. Oh man, it's becoming nighttime and the stars are coming out. That's pretty, oh, that's a cool tower. I promise it'll be worth the trip. I thought I did go to the temple. Oh, the temple's in that direction. Okay, well, we just went and explored an area and got an item we didn't need. Oops. I guess this crashed spaceship isn't a temple, but I also wasn't sure what it was exactly. Anyway, man, those stars look cool. And the animation style was very, very neat. Alright, let's go. Okay. Well, our rocket bike appears to self-ride itself, so that's nice. Let's putter across the desert. Let's see what we're gonna find. More broken ships. Let's see. I mean, that's the only thing I can see that looks like a temple. So, I guess we're gonna have to find our way up there. Oh, let's park down here. Start climbing. I wonder if we can upgrade our stamina bar later so that we could, you know, climb further, jump higher, that kind of thing. It is very pretty. What is this? It looks like a man dressed as a butterfly wearing a loincloth and a radiation hood from The Simpsons. And there's a crow on his head. Why is he squatted like that? What even is this? This is quite strange. Alright, well. Okay. Not good. That just absolutely collapsed on us, and I don't think we're going to be able to climb back up that bad boy. Well, carry on then. There's an archway. Doesn't really seem to have too much going on here. Trying not to leave any stone unturned, so to speak, as we go through here so I don't miss something, but also, you know. Oh, cutscene. The stone thrums like the beat of a heart as I approach the altar. Let's be exhilarated. That's always, you know, she's starting a new thing. I am ready for Rohana to know me. I am ready to know myself. I wonder if Rohana was that guy doing the weird squat in the butterfly outfit. I feel her curiosity in the sacred place. I know I am in her sight. Ooh. I mean, that is pretty. Alright, well, that would freak me out. Press and hold space to glide in midair. Oh, okay. We now have superpowers. That's how we're getting out. can just lead us straight into a climb. So long as we have the stamina. That's pretty cool. It looks neat. I won't lie. Hey, there's a chest down there. And there's a ladder. Let's go over here. Drop. More monies. At least I'm thinking those are monies. Maybe that's experience, I don't know. But I kind of doubt it. I feel like that's probably money. And let's glide. That is pretty cool. Alright, Butterfly Man. See if we can get like a funny picture. Yeah, there we go. Whoop. Let's glide on down back to where we left our bike over here. Okay, so it's like, and it seems to not run out. Interesting. Well, let's head back to the base. That's so cool. Okay, so space doesn't do anything when you're riding a bike. I thought maybe it would put us in like a bubble or something, give us some speed. That would be kind of neat. This motorcycle thing, or rocket cycle? I'm not sure what to call it. Aero cycle? Yeah, we'll call it an aero cycle. For lack of a better term. Feels like it's going to die. It's popping, sputtering, quite the mess. Alright, we borrowed the bike, made it to the temple. Let's climb up this rock face here. And go see Hylal again. When I return to Hylal, it's clear they know what I've just experienced. They're excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them before I've even left. Isn't it incredible? How does it feel? Exciting. True freedom. I tell Hylal that hovering is exciting, and ramble for a moment about all the things I'll be able to do when I'm out there in the world. Most of them involve me falling on my head and not getting hurt, but I'm sure I'll come up with more in practice. Right? You can do anything you want. Hylal's mood doesn't darken, but the sigh they let out holds a bit of sorrow. You're very lucky, you know. I miss it so much, that feeling, just floating on the breeze. But I suppose it's best that it fades with age, Or else I might have never come back from my gliding. I'd just be out there heaving myself into chasms. I'll heave myself into chasms for you. Okay. I don't think the other ones were better. I tell Hylal that I'll throw myself into 1,000 chasms on their behalf, and they giggle. That's what I like to hear. I know people manage to keep it up, but I don't know that I've got the time to practice as much as they do. It takes a really serious focus. Hylal laughs, even if there's a bit of regret in it. And they certainly haven't got that. Still, I suppose the gliding wouldn't mean much if it were all gains and no loss, I think about that, but decide that there's already too much loss on my mind to consider it much further. I am saying goodbye to my clan, my family, my home, my childhood. To lose the perpetual is a sacrifice for another time. Hylal says, you're going to love it out there, Sable, even when you don't. My advice? Try to have fun. There's a lot to be said about ritual and independence and all of that out there. But the world's an easier place if you put joy first. I thank Hylal for their advice and for their help and tell them I'll miss them. It'll be over before you know it. A warning and a reassurance all in one. I say goodbye to Hylal. Before I go, Hylal gestures me towards the tower. It seems Cizo wishes to see me before I leave the clan. Okay. Quest updated. The ceremony. What is that? That looks incredibly intimidating. Alright, well, let's go talk to Cizo. Up the tower. And hope that all goes well. I hope he doesn't like... I hope he likes us. Oh, what? As she looks out across the landscape, Zaki's shoulders sag a little. I wonder what she's thinking about. What are you looking at? Zaki's voice is weakly incredulous. I don't know how she's done it. That's Ilaria over there. I follow her gaze to a little speck in the distance, which I now understand is her daughter Ilaria. What? Do you want me to get her back? Does she need help here? Ziki shakes her head. No, she's fine. And I'll get her. I'm just parenting. I suppose I'll know more about that when I'm older. Okay, well. You do you, bro. Cizo is an outclanner to the Ibexi, but I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall, and I think of her more as a kind of distant relation than any sort of outsider. Machinists, I'm told, are given their posts and by their training and their code must go to where they are needed. But Cizo has been among us so long that it's almost easy to forget it's an assignment first and foremost. Okay, what? As far as any of us are concerned, she's one of us. I think there's a perception among the other clans that the Ibexi are quite insular, and that our designation of Ibexi versus Outclander suggests some nervous othering of those who are unlike us. But in practice, such things are more of the result of our nomadic nature. We seek to know who will travel with us and who we must leave behind, but all are welcome to join, and I'm always pleased that Cizo did. Sable, how you do, clan child? I can only think of one thing. Excited for my bike. Cizo has a throaty quality to her voice, and it rumbles through her mask when she laughs. She's quite a serious person most days, and I'm always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her chuckle. Yes, Jotty told me how excited you were. Cizo sniffs. She also told me Driss would be coming along to get your bike together, but I think he may have... I knew it. What? I hadn't meant to say that out loud, so I tell her that I was just clearing my throat. I don't begrudge Driss his forgetfulness. Were I tasked with so many odds and ends, I might be just as scattered, and besides, this will be good for you. I want you to scavenge the hover bike parts yourself. Okay, well, that sounds like an adventure. Let's just keep a good attitude. I tell Cizo I like the sound of that, a little adventure before my big one. It's more meaningful than, you know, to bond with one's bike before it has taken form is more privilege than labor. Here, take this. Cizo hands me something. This is a navigator. You can use it to mark waypoints on your compass. It should be useful in finding the old parts. I ask Cizo where I might start looking. Our bikes are reborn in the ruined ships and fragments spread apart. A good start would be the ship down there near the camp. You'll find another up on that great rock near the other side of the canyon, and another behind that old dam on the hill. Well, I already got that part. Use your navigator to mark that down if you need. You'll need to gather a control panel, a power supply, and a calibrator. I'll be back before you know it. I tell Cizo I'll see her soon and head off in search of the components. Together we will create something new out of the old. Quest started. Ships of old. Alright guys, well let me know what you think of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know if you'd like to see more of this little free game from Epic. Don't forget, take it easy.